everybody, it's Lori. Welcome to my studio. I'm so glad you stopped by. Today's painting is going to be a little shorter of a video than I've done the last few times. It's a whole different technique, but a little bit of similarities. I'm doing more painting with a palette knife. That's what the main part of the painting is anyway. I'll get in there with brushes later on. Um, but I just have been having so much fun with this. I did one without a video, without a recording, and I just absolutely loved it. This one was a little more thought-provoking, so I cut all the thought-provoking parts out and just showed you what I actually did. So it took me much longer than the 20 minutes that it is going to show on the video today. But anyway, the first one was done in all purple and blues, and gosh, I meant to post a picture at the end of this video. I'll do it next video of that one because I'm going to do more of these. These are fun too, and I'm really enjoying it. If you've known anything about me and my styles of painting over the years, they change often. I like to expand and grow and do different things. Um, so you never know where I'm going to go next, but right now this is what I'm doing. And then I might end up blending more of the techniques together and doing different things like that. But this one I wanted to be really colorful, a lot of different colors so that it could go in almost any room. The pinks and purples were beautiful, or the blues and purple were beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. However, not every room can handle a purple and blue painting. So this one was meant for that. And gosh, looking at this upside down right now, because you're seeing it upside down from how it was when I was painting, um, it looks kind of like a cartoon character there, doesn't it? Interesting. I don't know what it is. Tell me what you think. Can you see it in there? Can you see the character? What kind of a character does it look like to you? I'm not going to even tell you what I think. I'll tell you next time. I don't want to sway you on what you're seeing, but I want to see if you see anything similar to what I see. It's so fun to hear what other people see in your paintings. My man, when he comes into my studio and looks at something, he'll say, "Gosh, that looks so much like this or this or this," and it's nothing like what I envisioned. But that's okay. That's what makes them so interesting and what makes them appeal to different types of people. Um, but basically, what I'm doing is I've got paints on a palette, which is actually my canvas, my old canvas that I had over there. And I've just put paint straight out of the tube on the palette, and I'm picking them up with the palette knife and just putting them on the canvas. It's obviously not meant to be looking like anything in particular, just pretty. But you never know what you're going to come out with. You just don't. So, hang on till the end and see what it looks like if you would. Also, please do like and subscribe and share my video if you would. If you're enjoying anything that you see here, if you come back later and watch others, or if you like the conversations that we've had on our videos lately, do share them with other people. I really appreciate it if you do. Um, there are possibly other people out there that could benefit from the art therapy and the conversation that we are having about the things that are going on in the world today and the spiritual aspects of them and that kind of thing. I know this week, if you're watching this as soon as it comes out, yeah, this week, another major tragedy, that's the only word I can use, been going on since the weekend, and that's the fact that Hamas has started bombing Israel, and Israel declared themselves at war, and now today they're blowing up the Gaza Strip. Um, Kind of expected that to be the case, and I guess it's what they have to do. Um, it's heart-wrenching though. I have checked in because I really want to keep up and understand kind of as much as I can understand such a thing as war, what's going on, and just I mean, there's so much going on in the world, but this is like really it's horrible. It's heart-wrenching. I don't see the purpose of war, but you can't let people come in and take your land and kill your people, I guess, and not retaliate, protect, not even retaliate, I guess is what they're doing. I don't know. Protect, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I don't see the rightness in it, but I don't see that there's other choices, and I don't know. It's awful. And in the realm of things, though, when you look at this from the spiritual enlightenment and the shift of the planet and the raising of the vibration of the planet and going into the new world that we're heading into, um, it's like everything else. The things that have been going on for thousands of years have been brought to the surface so that we can actually see and realize how devastating these things are. There's been warring over there for thousands of years. Everybody has claimed the land, and everybody has claimed their right to it, I guess. And then there's um, the terrorist groups. I don't really understand their theory. Um, if you do, and you can enlighten me in the comments below, please do. I, because I don't get it. But I do try and understand a little bit, only because we are all from the same place. I think that there are some people that are just so lost from the path of love that I'm not sure some of them will find their way back anytime soon. And sorry, that that's hard to take. But on the other hand, it's the terrorists that are warring, and it's the governments that are protecting themselves, or whatever they're doing. Um, when it comes to Russia and Ukraine, it's the same thing. It's the country. It's not the people that are at war. It's the governments, and they they really the people have been so suppressed and so treated unfairly, and just living in a way that we can't even imagine here in the United States forever, that we just, I don't know. Um, I know these videos can go all over the world, so if I've got this wrong, help me out. But looking at it from a spiritual point of view, I don't think I do have that part wrong. I think it's a way to awaken thousands and thousands, if not millions of people, hundreds of thousands, I don't know, a lot of people to awaken to who we really are really quickly, so that as we're shifting into this new world, and moving into the fifth dimension from where we've been in the third dimension for yeah, forever, as far as we know. There may have been people who lived 100,000 years ago, like in Atlantis, that may have been close to getting there to this new world, but they didn't quite make it either. But we will. We are going to make it. That's the word from all of the collective spirit beings that are being channeled and messages are being brought into our world now. Um, if you don't really understand what I'm talking about, then that's okay. Um, take what you can from it, and hopefully, it'll bring you some peace when you're hearing about these things, these horrible things that are happening, knowing that the people are waking up. They're realizing this is not how they want to live. This is not how it's going to be. We are not going to continue with these wars and this living without the love and without the understanding of other people. And we can't live in hate anymore. And, you know, the whole thing. I mean, we're all starting to wake up to that. Some of us have been waking up for a while, others are just getting started. Um, and it's funny, it's a whole different thing from being woke. The Great Awakening has been going on for a number of years, and many of us have come here to this planet to help get it there, get us. This planet is on a path of goodness and love, and there's many of us that came to the planet Earth in order to help that happen. And I know that it's going to happen. It's just, growth is hard. We grow the most when we're having the hardest times. And I think we all realize that somewhere in our hearts and souls. Um, when we go through a tough time, that's when we have our greatest growth. But anyway, it's not easy to watch, but I watch anyway a little bit. I don't sit and watch TV and the live streams of Israel and the Gaza Strip because I it's just too hard. It's too hard for me to watch that. If that is something that you do, that's your thing. We all can do our own thing. That's why we were given free will on this planet when we came. But in case you don't know, the way that most of us think is, when we before we come to Earth for this each life, we kind of plan it out to a point. We plan what we come to do, and we plan what certain things with different people that are coming in with us. And the people that have come in and are in these wars, we must remember, have chosen this in because they came and wanted to help to get us there. And if you really look at the bigger picture, helping this planet to advance to the higher consciousness and have peace on earth and peace and joy and understanding of each other, um, and an intergalactic interface with all of our brothers and sisters around the universe. Um, yeah, that's more important than the blip on the screen of our existence, of eternal existence in this one lifetime here. So, when we're in heaven, so to speak, or wherever it is you want to call it, where we are in between lives, um, it seems like we can handle anything because we don't feel all of this emotion and this pain when we're there. So it's not until we get here and we're living through it that we realize, maybe I bit off a little more than I could chew for this one. But know that we are all strong enough to deal with it. We are all strong enough to get through it. And in the long run, it's all for the betterment of not just Earth, but of the entire universe, of all of us. Um, if I'm getting a little bit too far out there, bear with me and take what you can from it and go from there. If you're interested in more about these subjects, do some searching on YouTube. Last video, I gave you some ideas of scientists that you can listen to. Um, some of my favorite channelers that are out there you can look for are Lee Harris, who channels the Z's. That's what he calls the the group of conscious beings that he channels. Um, there's oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now, but there are so many wonderful channels out there, and you'll find somebody out there that I'm sure that you can feel comfortable with and listening to. And these channels, even though they're all a little bit different in how they're talking about things, they are all saying the same thing. They are all saying, giving the same messages. That this is the great shift. This is the big shift. We are in the middle of it. These are what, yeah, people used to call the end times, but it's the end of one earth going into a new and better earth. We are in the war between light and dark right now, and the light is definitely winning. So hold on to that much of it at least if you get a little worried. There's really nothing at all to worry about. We're all going to be better than fine. It's going to take some time to really get all of it there, but the worst of it is going on right now, really. We're going to start seeing, if we haven't already, things change. So I hope you enjoyed the painting, by the way. It is over now, and I do love you all so much. Thank you for liking and subscribing and being a part of this journey with me here. And I will see you again next week. Take care. Love you all. Bye.